upcycle challenge time, and I'm a little bit scared. Upcycling and me don't go together very well. I've had a lot of failures, and it puts me off a bit. My other issue is I don't like deconstructing and hacking away at a garment that's been made already. It just messes with my head. But I am going to take part in this challenge. The deets of how to enter will be popping up as I speak because we're halfway through October and everybody else, quite frankly, has told you all the details that you need to know. So I'm going to focus on what I'm going to make or upcycle. And I'm going to record my journey so you can come along with me and see how I get on. I want to make something that I'm going to use. That, to my mind, there is absolutely no point in hacking away at a garment, deconstructing it, making something new, and then it just hangs in your wardrobe and you never wear it. What was the point in doing it in the first place? Catch my drift? So, I've decided this year they're allowing you to do bags. Winner, winner. Love a good bag. As part of the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge this year, we did transform a jacket into a bag challenge. And this is the bag that I made. This started out as a quilted cord jacket that I'd made and was too big. And I created this baby and I'm super proud of it. So I've decided I'm going to do another bag from another jacket. Stick with something that I know I can do. I need a laptop bag. A lot of people have laptops. How many of us actually have a dedicated bag for it? Mine ends up shoved into another bag with sewing stuff, all sorts of other things, and doesn't get looked after very well, I've got to be honest. So I've decided I'm going to start treating my laptop with a bit more care, and I'm going to make its own snuggly bag to keep it safe and sound in. From a jacket. This is the jacket. It's an old purple Marks and Spencer's classic quilted jacket. There it is. I'm loving the gold zip, so that's definitely going to get used. And it's got two beautiful gold little side pocket zips that I'm thinking are going to get used in it as well. It's already quilted, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that there'll be enough fabric in this to make me a semi-waterproof quilted laptop bag. Now it is lined, and I'm not mad keen on the lining, so I won't be using that. So, as an added extra, this is some offcuts of a dress that I made, the dress that was a fail as well. But hey ho. So I've got quite a bit of this fabric, and I'm going to use this as the lining for my bag. And I might incorporate some of this beautiful fabric into the exterior of it as well. Get me. So that's the plan. Old M&S classic quilted jacket, worn it loads, too small, bit grubby, makeup round the neck, yuck. And some scrap fabric as the lining, and it's going to be a beautiful, very useful laptop bag. As I said, I'm going to record my progress, so stick around and see how I get on. Okay. I've virtually ripped the jacket apart, and I've got two sleeve pieces that are quite big, some scratchy front pieces from the top. This is the main back piece, which I'm hoping to get most of the laptop bag out of. Now, the fabric's got the lining on it, which I want to take away, and then it's just quilted panels on the inside. So I am going to line it with my fancy fabric, and I'm going to have to go over. I'm not going over all the quilt panels, but there are lines to follow, and I'm going to sandwich them together with a bit more substantial wadding than this. I'm going to use some of the Bosal inner form to give it a lot more structure, quilt them together, and then sew the bag together. That's the plan. So I'm hoping to get the two main bag front and back panels out of this back panel. Now I've measured my laptop, and it measures 14 wide by 10 deep. It's quite a big laptop. So I reckon I need it to be, my panel pieces for the front and back need to be at least 15 by 11. So let's see if I can get it, two of them out of this before I deconstruct it anymore. So I'm going to measure across the very top. It's 15 and a half. So I'll get the 15 bit out of that. And then the length, let's see. So I can measure from where the shoulders straighten out to the bottom. It's just about possibly 22. Maybe. So I'm going to have to be really careful with how I cut these two panels out now, because ideally I want to get them out of that. The other thing I can do, maybe, let's see how long the sleeve is. Now that's 13. So I could get the front and back panels out of the sleeves, because I'll definitely get two out of that. But then I've got a line going up the middle. Can you see the line? Is that going to be an issue? That might be the way that I do it, actually. Front and back panels out of the sleeves. Change of plan. But then what am I going to use all this for? Probably the handles and the straps. And I want probably the handles and the straps. And pockets. We could put some pockets on, couldn't we? Back with a little update. Put everything out from the jacket. So I've got front and the back panel cut out. Couple of handles. I want to use this bit for a pocket, fold it over and do a nice pocket on the front for me to keep my cables in. I've got the back and side pieces that I'm going to sew together and use as a continuous side panel. And the zip for the top. all from the jacket. I just need to make lining pieces the same as these, and the fronts and backs in the lining fabric that I've got from the dress veil, and then I can start constructing it. It's all coming together, so I thought I'd give you a quick update on where I'm up to before I finish this bag. I've made the handles. I've put inner form inside to make them stiffer, and you can see quilted them with 3 lines of stitching, one either end and one in the middle. So they're my 2 bag handles, nice and sturdy. I've got 2 side or gusset sections that are going to meet in the middle at the bottom. I've got my original zip, and I've marked the centre of it so that goes right in the centre of the front. I've got the front of my bag with my cute pocket on the front, hole in the bottom because it's not been sewn up yet, and that'll get taken in with the seam of the sides. So there's the front, and then the back is a plain one. I've quilted all the way through it with inner form and put my snazzy fabric on the inside, and when I've finished sewing it all together, I'm going to bind the seams on the inside just to finish them off, probably with some plain binding from my stash. But yeah, starting to come together now. I can see it actually working. As I said at the beginning of this vlog, as I said at the start of this vlog, this is all being done as part of the Sew Up Cycle 24 challenge, which is being run by 2 amazing vloggers. The names of their channels will pop up below, and I will put them in the details. There are lots of other vloggers with lots of inspiration, so go and watch their vlogs as well. Yesterday was the Stitchy Wife. Tomorrow it's in Agatha's Cottage. So as I said, give them all a look. Get creating something out of an old garment or something from charity shop, etc. Check out the rules and regs and get your garment posted at the end of October and go into the prize draw on Instagram. Hope you've enjoyed. Mine won't be revealed now until the end of October, so keep your eyes peeled on Instagram for my jacket into a laptop bag creation. Take care, everybody. Love you loads. Bye for now.